YouTube, gonna come at you with a quick video today about detaching yourself from a parent, specifically detaching yourself from a toxic parent. Obviously, you wouldn't want to cut ties with someone that you have good faith and good standing with. So to just cut down to the meat and potatoes of the video, the only person that's going to save you is going to be you. And when you feel that you need to change who you are, when you feel like you're having to constantly switch your mood and switch how you say things in order to not make this person mad or make this person overly emotional, again, whether it's your father, your mother, a parent figure, a grandparent, do the best that you can to get out of that situation, whether it is talking to a friend's parent about staying with them certain nights out of the week. Maybe it's, I'm trying to think here because again, it's hard to talk to someone who's obviously under the age of 18 and can't just move out willy-nilly. But if you're over 18, it should be a no-brainer. You should be doing anything that you possibly can to get out of that parent's life. And if you haven't yet, then there is a reason why you should analyze that. You should analyze why you're letting yourself cause you so much pain. Sometimes you do have to look deep inside and ask yourself, is it you or is it your parent? Now, this is for mainly the people who think that they have a narcissistic parent, or they know, or maybe they've been diagnosed or have a borderline personality disorder, or someone who has bipolar, whether it be father or mother. It's interesting to see the dynamic of your relationship change the more you pull back from that person, if you guys know what I mean. And especially when you move out of the house, whether you even have a crazy parent or a normal, sane parent, the connection tends to, with a normal relationship, get better. But even with a bad relationship, it gets better. And better, I don't mean like you guys start talking more or keeping connection, but quite the opposite. You disconnect, you don't talk to that person. And, if there is an occasion where you guys see each other, or, it's easier to deal with, right? Because you're not overwhelmed by their energy. You are switching up and taking back your energy. And if you are living with a narcissistic parent, or somebody who you deem is just crazy and that you can't live with, however you'd like to frame it, there is a specific thing that you can do, which is really just imagine a ball of energy around you. And you can pick a color, but really just, start using your imagination and put a ball, an energy field around you, right, when you're around this person. Because what that person is doing energetically is they are taking your power away, and it's an energy shift that you need to you need to, in your imagination, just block it, block that thing from happening. And almost kind of like a force field, I would say. That's the best way I could describe it. And whenever you're laying in bed at night, just think and meditate, close your eyes and look up, and then think about the force field around you and cleansing it. And I know it sounds very, very spiritual, and I'm a Christian, so I tend to try to use practical advice as much as I can. But and I think that's also practical advice, but when you're in a situation like having to change who you are in order to satisfy this particular person, you need to do whatever you can to not piss them off, but more so take your energy back, because it's going to give you power one day to finally to leave, get the courage to leave. And I think just implementing that practice alone is going to be a huge thing. So I hope you guys are able to take something from that. It is something that I did as a kid, subconsciously at the time, before I knew a little bit more about meditations and focusing on the thoughts that are coming in your head and changing your outside reality. Again, it's something that you'd be blessed with to find out before the age of, like, let's say 15, 12, 11, 10. There are some kids that do get taught, how to control their emotions and how to meditate and how to pray. And those kids obviously aren't generally raised by a narcissistic parent. So, I think it's a good thing to put it out there in the world and see if it sticks, and see if maybe there's somebody who connects with that message and can use it. And I hope it works out well. Or leave a comment down below, or if you maybe use a certain meditation or spiritual practice in your head, just strictly using your imagination to repel that certain person, repel that energy, repel the energy even from a boss. But just coming from a perspective of living with a parent, and taking your energy back. So I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I hope I was able to bring some value today. I know I'm cutting the video short, but I hope I again brought some value. And you guys can leave a comment down below if you have any similar advice, or if you have any similar stories. Please leave them in the comments. But thank you guys again for watching, and hope you guys have a good one.